Hi guys, welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you who don't know me, I am Zesty, and today I'm going to be telling you 9 things that I like about living in China as a black girl. There's obviously other things that I like, but like these are the things that stand out for me, like personally. So if there's anything that you'd like to know, you can just ask me in the comment section, and please don't forget to subscribe and share with your friends that are coming to China or would just like to know what it's like living abroad. Without wasting any more time, let's get right into the video. So at the top of the list, definitely not number 2, but top 2, is the safety in China. Guys, it is so safe everywhere. Like there's cameras everywhere, every corner, every corridor, anywhere that you are, there's cameras. Well, except for private places, of course. But like there's nothing that anybody's going to take from you, or nothing that anybody's going to do to you and they won't find that person. Literally, like it's so safe. But like, for example, let's say you're taking a walk in the middle of the night, or maybe you're jogging and you have like your headphones on or your AirPods on. Like you don't have to walk like this or jog while looking back every 5 seconds just to make sure that nobody's following you behind. There's nothing like that. Like it's so safe. Nobody's gonna do anything to you. Midnight, daylight, nothing at all. Another example is like you can live a belonging of yours like at a certain spot, and like you can just come back and everything is still going to be intact. Literally, like nobody's gonna touch your stuff, nobody's gonna take your stuff, unless if like maybe you leave something at the metro station and then the people that work there just take it just to keep it safe for you, and then like when you come back and you tell them that this is yours and whatever, then they'll just give it to you. But you can't lose something in China and not get it back, even if it's money. Guys, let me tell you, like I have this friend that lost her money the other time, and guys, that money found her way back to her. Like somebody picked up the money and they brought it like to the front door, the H1, like at my what's this, my campus. And yeah, it was like 200 kwai, I think, or 100 kwai, I don't remember. But yeah, she lost money and that money found her way back to her. I said money's a her. This thing is getting out of hand. But yeah, another example is I was shopping the other day. It's on like one of my YouTube videos where I was grocery shopping. I was getting snacks and I had left my handbag and my bike key like on the bike and my umbrella. And when I came back, everything was still in place. Like everything was still intact. Nobody touched anything. Like it's just a culture thing. You understand that? Like if something doesn't belong to you, just leave it there. Like literally don't take it. Like it's not yours, just leave it. So yeah, that is always going to do it for me. Honestly, it's just like really safe, especially because I am a girly from South Africa, and the things that happen in South Africa, like to women and even men sometimes, man, it's really scary. So like I'm very big on safety. Second on my list is the convenience in China. China is convenient in many ways, but just to save my time and your time, I'm gonna base it on the transport and the budget. So transport wise, we have like 5 to 7, I think, modes of transport. Number 1, we have the metro. Guys, the metro is the girl that she thinks she is. The lowest that you can pay for using a metro is like 2 kwai to like get to the second station, and the highest is I think 20 kwai, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I'm gonna place it like on the screen how much that is in rands and probably in dollars. Yeah, so like with the metro you can get anywhere, guys. Like the highest that you can pay, you can't pay more than 20 kwai to use the metro, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, like you can't pay more than that. Number 2 is bicycles. So with a bicycle, what you do is you basically just scan and you hop on. Yeah, so but if you use a bicycle frequently, the best thing that you can do is just like get the bicycle pass, which is 18 yuan. Yeah, or even less sometimes. Like I think if you get it like a lot of times, they give you like a discount, because the lowest that I bought it with was like 8 yuan. Yeah, 8 yuan. And then we have what's this, you can buy your own bike, like an electric bike. So in China, most people use electric bikes, like most students, our generation. Yeah, and also old people, actually. No, I'm wrong. Most people. Some people use bikes as like a car, guys. Literally, I'm not even joking with you. Yeah, so with the bike is like you just buy your own bike and it's yours like forever. So you'd have to charge it. And at my school, to charge your bike, it's like 2 kwai, the lowest, which is for 4 hours. And then it's 3 kwai for 8 hours. No, 12 hours, I think. No, I'm lying. 8 hours. 4 kwai for 120, I think. No, it can be 120 hours. I'm crazy. I forgot, but like, yeah, the lowest is 1 kwai at my school, which is for 4 hours, man. I'm mixing stuff up. 4 hours, 1 kwai. 2 kwai, 8 hours. 3 kwai, 12 hours. 4 kwai, something hours, I don't know. But yeah, that's how an electric bike works. And then we have buses, guys. With buses, you just pay 2 kwai to go anywhere. Literally, like you could be going to like the end of the stop, like the last place on the map, and like you just pay 2 kwai. yeah, so you could be going next door, and the only amount that you'd have to pay is like 2 kwai. And then we also have Didis. A Didi is an Uber. Yeah, an Uber. So with an Uber, it's the same as in like South Africa. You can access Didi on like a lot of apps like Alipay, the Didi app. I think on Meituan too, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. But yeah, Didis are also quite convenient, especially for like let's say you go out with your friends. And then the metro, one thing about the metro is that it stops operating at like past 11 at night. So yeah, let's say you're out with your friends and then you have to go back to school and stuff like that, you'd have no choice but to Didi. It's quite pricier, of course, and especially because it's at night, but you'd have no choice because where you gonna sleep. Yeah. And then we have the budget, guys. The budget is, it's friendly, it's really friendly for like a student. So I'm gonna give an example with where I'm from, South Africa. So like the exchange rate is quite friendly also. Like let's say my mom sends me 2,500 rands, that is equivalent to 1,000 RMB. Also, I feel like I'm not mixing them up, I'm just using different currency names. So like in China it's yuan, RMB, and kwai. Yeah, so whenever I say RMB, yuan, and kwai, it's the same thing. Yeah, so as I was saying, 2,500 rands is like 1,000 yuan, and that is, I think, enough for a student, honestly, if you're not like living wild or living large, because like most things are cheap, guys. Like the food is quite cheap, the clothes are quite cheap, so like you won't have to struggle or suffer like, yo, what am I gonna eat today, what am I gonna do today, this is that. Like it's really cheap. Like for example, green pepper is like 0. What yuan, onion is 0. What yuan, meat is like, I can buy 4 drumsticks and I'll get that with like 12 yuan. Yeah, I'm not sure how much that is in rands, I'll just put it on the screen for you guys. But yeah, it's really affordable, honestly speaking. But I think it depends on the country that you're from also. I just think the currency in South Africa is also, it's not too good, but it's not bad either, you know. So yeah, that's why I think it's really affordable. Number 3 on the list, we have efficiency, guys. China is so efficient. Like they are quite like they're fast, they are organized, everything is in order, they know that this has to be done, when this has to be done, and whatever. So like for me, I have to renew my visa every year, right? Like as a student, like not even as a student, anyone living in China, if you're like a foreigner, you have to renew your visa every year. So there's this document, I think it's the police clearance, I'm not sure, it has something to do with the police. Yeah, so you have to apply for it to get it. Like it's a document that they need at the visa center when you're applying for a visa renewal. So what you do is like you apply online, and guys, they're gonna get back to you in like 30 to 40 minutes max. Literally 45 minutes, I meant to say 30 to 45 minutes max. Guys, back home, if I had to apply for that document, guys, even if they knew that my visa is expiring, I need that document as in like yesterday, as in like now, do you understand? They would take 2 weeks to get back to me. Like it's so crazy, it's so crazy. Like it's just so efficient. Like they know that they have to do this, you understand, and that at that time. Another example of like the efficiency in China, like, is let's say somebody steals something from you, guys. As I've already mentioned, there's like cameras everywhere, guys. They will track that person down, they will track you like to your place, where you are, what you do, where you're from. As long as they have like your passport number, your phone number, and whatever, like they're gonna find you. Literally, they're gonna find you. And like take nankari, like it's not even gonna take that much time. Like they're gonna find you, do you understand? Like they're so efficient, they know their job, you understand? Number 4 on the list is WeChat Pay, Alipay, and Union Pay. If you know, you know. So basically in China, we don't carry cash, you don't carry your bank cards around and stuff. All you need is your phone, guys. If your phone is dead and you're outside, you are dead as well, do you understand? Okay, but they have power banks, but obviously if your phone is dead, then you can't scan for a power bank, or you'd have to ask somebody to help you. But anyways, I'm drifting. Alipay is basically an app for like your money, to carry your cash. Alipay, WeChat Pay, and Union Pay. But there's also like other things that you can access with Alipay, but it's specifically for your cash. So basically what you do is, let's say I withdraw money with my Capita card, and then it's gonna come out in rands, sorry, RMB, and then I have to deposit it into my bank card, and then from my bank card it's going to be transferred, it's going to stay on my bank card. And then so basically you bind your card to your Alipay and your WeChat Pay, and then from there you can withdraw that money from your card through your Alipay or your WeChat Pay. Yeah, and then if you have to like buy something at a store, or maybe send someone money, what you do basically is your code has to be scanned, and then if you're trying to send somebody money, you have to scan their code to send them money. So basically you use your phone for like a lot of stuff in China. Like, but obviously the money is the most important, because you need money to do more stuff, pretty much everything. Yeah, but yeah, it's like you don't use bank cards, you don't use cash. If you're holding cash in China, like it's like Winzani, what are you doing? Like, what do you think you're doing? It's very old fashioned. Like, nobody carries cash these days. It's very rare to actually find people carrying cash. Yeah. So basically what I also meant when I said you can access many other stuff on Alipay is like maybe your Didi app, you can scan for a bike on your Alipay, you scan for your transport on Alipay, your metro and your bus. You can access your, did I mention the Didi? Uber? I'm not sure, but yeah, you can also access that. You can shop on Alipay, surprisingly. I didn't know that until the other day when my friend was telling me. I'm not sure what other things you can do, but there's other stuff that you can do for sure. And WeChat Pay too. Oh, you can book hotels. I'm not sure about Alipay, but I know on WeChat. Not Pay though. WeChat, sorry, on WeChat. Yeah, but there's like other things that like you can do, like many other stuff that you can definitely do using those apps. On number 5, we have something that I've already mentioned in number 4, power banks. So in China, your phone can never be flat because there's power banks almost everywhere that you go. Well, most locations, there's power banks. So if your phone is dead, like you can just scan for a power bank and you're good to go. Honestly, there's no such thing as load shedding in China. I'm joking, sorry, I'm joking, but for real, like there's electricity everywhere you go. Like you just need to make sure that your phone does not die on you, because most things that you need are on your phone. You want to book a Didi, it's on your phone. You want to pay to the metro, you need your phone. If you want to shop, you need your phone. Like everything is found on your phone in China. Like there's nothing that you can do and it doesn't require your phone. So yeah, I think it's very convenient that there's power banks everywhere you go, and getting them is like, it's not a process, it's not a hustle. You just scan and it pops out that thing for you and you charge your phone for as long as you want. Of course, at a fee, it comes at a fee, it's not for free. Number 6, we have the cleanliness in China. Yo, it's so clean. It is so clean. There is no littering. Okay, some people litter, but like that's what, out of how many people? It's very rare to see somebody littering. There's dustbins everywhere, like every corner. Guys, it's clean to an extent where they even scrub the roads. Like there's this little truck, like it sounds like an ice cream machine. If you're in South Africa, you know what I mean. Like that sound. Yeah. Anyways, there's this truck driven by people, of course, and like they scrape the roads. Also in their metros, it's very clean. Their buses are clean, their cars are clean, their bicycles, everything is clean. On number 7, we have the variety of food spots that you can eat from. Yes, we don't have chicken licken, we don't have steers, we don't have Devonese pizza, we don't have dunked wings at KFC. I know that sucks, but we have Mama Kelly, we have Blue Frog, we have Brownstone, we have Lugas, we have BCO. Guys, we have like a variety of food spots to eat from. There's McD, there's KFC, like there's a lot of stuff. And I know there's like this myth that in China they only eat frogs and what's this, they eat frogs, I won't lie, they eat snakes, they eat cats. I haven't seen that yet, I hope I don't, but it's honestly a myth. It's just people speaking from outside of the club, guys. There's like a lot of food spots that you can eat from, and when I tell you that there's food that I've like never eaten when I was back home in South Africa that I've started eating like in China, like literally, like from food to drinks. Like there's Mexican restaurants, there's Indian restaurants, there's halal food. If you're coming to China, or if you plan on coming to China anytime soon or even later, trust me, you're not gonna suffer. It's just a myth that we eat frogs here. Fella, only frogs. No, it's not true. So yeah, there's so much to eat from, so much to eat from. So number 8 on the list, we have online shopping. Like when I tell you that I didn't know I was so lazy until I came to China. Like I don't even want to go to the store anymore, especially in winter. I don't want to go out and buy stuff anymore, guys. Like I just shop online for almost everything, well, except for fruits, vegetables, meat, and just fresh produce, you know. But like anything other than that, when it comes to clothes and snacks, I do my shopping online. So for like clothes, we have these apps that are called Taobao and Pinduoduo. There's also like other apps, but like those are the main 2 apps that we use in China. So yeah, for clothes, well, you can get anything on those stores, but like it's mainly for clothes, you know. So yeah, basically how it works is that you just put in your address. If you're a student like me and you live on campus, you enter your Kwai address and it gets delivered to you within like 2 to 5 days, but 5 is quite a lot. Well, the amount of days it takes to arrive depends on the city that you ordered your clothes from. Yeah, but like usually it's like, let me say 3 to 5 working days, honestly speaking. Yeah, so it's as easy as that. You just order online and you pay using Alipay or WeChat Pay or Union Pay, and then it gets delivered to you and you just have to go and collect it. Yeah, it's as easy as that. And then for food, I use Meituan when I want to buy like let's say sugar, my bread, my eggs, my milk. Sometimes it depends. Yeah, I use Meituan. So with Meituan, it gets delivered to you on the same day. Yeah, so what you do basically is you order, and then on the app it will tell you when the person is going to fetch your food, when they're on their way, where they are at. They're showing you on the map that okay, they're arriving, almost whatever. Like gosh, it's so efficient. Like, yeah, they show you all of that and you don't have to worry like, yo, what if my food doesn't arrive, what if this, then that? Nothing like that. And then when it arrives, they're going to notify you and you're just going to have to pick it up at the address that you put in. And the last but not the least on my list is how people mind their own business in China. Guys, people are just living in their own worlds in this place, literally. Okay, but like for a black girl like me, obviously I do draw attention, especially to the elder people. Yeah, so they're gonna want to like talk to you, touch your hair, ask you where you're from and stuff like that. But not all of them do that, honestly. And our generation, it's also very rare for them to do that, because like, you know, I go to an international school and it's like they see us every day, and it's probably like that in most other schools too. They're international. So yeah, like when I say people mind their own business, for someone like me who likes taking pictures, I literally just set up my tripod anyway and I'll just start capturing pictures. Or you could be dressed anyhow and nobody would tell you anything. Nobody's gonna look at you anyhow. Or if you have a boyfriend maybe and you guys are like being all lovey-dovey, touchy and whatever, nobody's gonna say anything. One thing they believe in is love. In China, guys, they believe in love so much because they do that too. You understand? Like, they're just like us, guys. Honestly, people really mind their own business, and yeah, you just do what you want, honestly, as long as you're not breaking the law or whatever. Yeah, other than that, you're good. Well, except for the international students, I feel like blacks will always be blacks no matter where they are. Like, you can take them out of the ghetto, but you can't take the ghetto out of them. Like, other than them, the Chinese people don't be doing that stuff. Yeah, they really chilled, honestly. But anyways, we've come to the end of the video, and if you feel like there's stuff that I left out, or if you feel like there are things that you want to know, you can just comment down in the comment section below. But honestly, I feel like leaving my hometown was honestly a big blessing for me, because there are things that I've discovered about myself that I didn't even know, you know, my capabilities, my skills, talents, and just a whole lot of stuff. And yeah, I've adapted to living the way that they live in China, because you know the saying that goes like, if you're in Rome, just do what the Rome do. With that, I can say speaking the language. I'm not that good at their language yet, but it's good that like I get to learn the language and stuff, because most of them don't know how to speak English, and you can't be trying to speak your language to somebody that their native is like Chinese or whatever. Like, they're not gonna hear you, because you can't leave home expecting to live the same way that you lived at home in another country. You're gonna die, my brother. You're gonna die. So yeah, you need to learn how to speak their language, learn how to do things the way they do them. And yeah, man, honestly, I feel like we are the same person, honestly, with these Chinese people. It's just things that are different, like little things, but they do the things that we do. They like the things that we like. Sometimes we are cultured differently, honestly. I won't lie, we are cultured differently, but song, I don't want to lie to you. We are one. But anyways, thank you so much if you watched till the end, and that'll be it from me. Bye.